Hey guys, this is Tashina from Logical Harmony, and today I'm going to be sharing swatches and first impressions of the brand new Ultra Matte lipsticks from ColourPop. So as many of you guys probably know, ColourPop is a cruelty-free brand. They have tons of vegan options. I'll have some info about that down below in the description box. And they just launched a line of matte liquid lipsticks. So there's 25 shades in the collection, 24 of them are vegan. The shade Tulle is not vegan, and I was able to get my hands on 21 shades. There's kind of some mix up with the ordering because the site was so crazy, but I'm just happy to have 21 shades, and hopefully I can get the other vegan shades later on. So I'm just gonna be swatching them on my hand and trying them on so you guys can see what each shade looks like on me. And I'll also link to some other swatch videos down below that might be helpful for people with different skin tones or skin types, just because everyone, it's hard to tell what they're gonna look like on you. So let's just get right into it because this is probably going to be a really long video. It's 21 shades, so go get some tea, go get some beer, wine, kombucha, whatever you like, get a snack, sit down, and kick back. The first shade that I'm going to swatch is Trap, and this is kind of like grayish is what I've been told. So let me swatch that actually first on my hand. So it's like a mauve, grayish, beige, nude kind of shade. That's really pretty on my hand. Let me see what it's like on. I think it's pretty. I don't know, it's more mauvey than I was expecting. A little bit different, but I kind of like it. I think it's just a fun alternative to your everyday nude. I'm just really impressed with how smoothly this went on. It went on really creamy and pigmented, and I like it. So again, that's Trap. This next shade is called Midi, and this is one of the lighter shades in the collection. Looks like it's a pretty decent nude. Yeah, so that's Midi. To me, it looks more like a cooler, pale pink toned nude. Let's see what that looks like on. It's a little pinkier than I thought it would be from the tube and from what I've seen on some other people, but I like it. I think this is a pretty everyday shade for me, like just something you could throw on with mascara, just look more polished, good to go. And again, it's already dry, and I feel like it went on really easily, and there's a lot of pigment there. This shade is Vice, and this is the lightest shade in the collection. As you can see, it's like a really pale pink. It kind of reminds me of some of the popular like NARS lip glosses. So that is Vice, and it's just a really pale, cool toned pink nude. I'm really curious to see what this one's gonna look like. I feel like I could either love it or hate it. It may look great, it may look absolutely terrible. Let's find out together. This is so ugly on me, you guys. So I like don't even want to show you guys this color. So this is Vice. As you can see, it does not work with my complexion. It's just too pale for me. That's pretty much what it is. It's too light for me. I think this would be good on people with light skin tones. It'd probably blend a little better. It's just, I'm not feeling it. I can't do it. I've seen this look great on other people, but it's not. No, not for me. This next shade is called Shimmy, and it's another pinky nude. This one looks like it might be a little more warm toned than the others have been. So that is Shimmy. Let me go ahead and try that on and see what that looks like. It looks pretty. It's pretty pink. It's kind of like a lavender toned, I think. I kind of like it. Kind of don't. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. This shade is called First Base, and it's just another, it's a little bit brighter than Shimmy was, but another pink. I think this one has more of kind of like a berry tone to it. So again, that's First Base. Go ahead and try that on. This is probably a color I wouldn't normally pick out for myself, but I kind of like it. It's fun, it's different, but it's not too bold or too crazy. It's already dry. Super, super quick drying. I'm gonna go through so many makeup removing wipes today. The shade is Solo or Solo. I'm not really sure which it is. S-O-L-O-W. It's another pink. This one looks a little different than the others, a little cooler toned, maybe. So that's Solo or Solo. I don't know which it is. Go ahead and try that on. That looks really pretty. I like that. I like it. It's kind of like a more pink version of a Your Lips But Better color. The shade is Donut, and it's like a bright pastel coral, if that makes sense. I love pastel corals. I think they're really pretty. So that is Donut. Let's go ahead and try that one on. And it's kind of like a bright pastel coral. I think I like it. It's fun. It's something a little different than what I normally wear. This shade is Bumble, and this looks like a rose toned shade, like a dark rose. That's really pretty. So that is Bumble. Let's go ahead and try that one on, see what it looks like. Totally got it on my tooth. I like it. It's like a pretty dark rosy shade. It goes on really smoothly. I think so far, I've tried, this is the 8th one. I haven't had any issues with the colors being patchy or going on weird. I mean, it's a liquid lipstick, so I think how you feel about the formula is gonna vary from person to person. But so far, I haven't had any issues with the application or the color quality of any of them. This shade is Buds, and it's a super bright, cool toned, kind of like Barbie pink. Actually, I take that back. I think it's more like a bright orchid versus a bright Barbie pink. I'm kind of terrified to try this one on. This is Buds, and it's pretty much the polar opposite of any shade that I normally wear. It's super bright, it's really cool toned. It's fun. I don't know if this is something I would reach for often, but I think that this is actually a pretty versatile shade for what it looks like. It'd be fun in spring and summer, totally perfect for that. This shade is Sunday, and it's another bright pink. This one looks like it's kind of like a bright raspberry pink. That is super bright. So this is Sunday. It's, again, totally not something I'd pick out for myself normally, but I think it's fun. Why not? This is so bright. It'd be perfect with just your everyday no makeup look, just to add some fun color, so why not? This one actually went on really, really smoothly, and I applied 2 coats, as you guys saw, and I didn't have any issues with patchiness or things going on weird, so I'm impressed with the formula of this one. This shade is Highball, and it's another really bright pink. This one's blue-based as well. And I'd say this is probably the Barbie pink of them all. It's super, super electric hot pink. So it's Highball. It's another I'm kind of scared to try on. It's just a very bright fuchsia pink. I kind of like it. It's different. Again, it's a shade I would not usually buy for myself, but I think it's pretty. This went on really smooth, and yeah, I liked it. This is Koala. It's a super cool toned lavender purple. I can see this being really awesome on the right person. This is Koala. It's completely out of my comfort zone on this one, guys, but let's go on an adventure together. I don't like it on myself, but I think on the right person it would look awesome. If you have the confidence to pull off a shade like this, more power to you. I don't think I can. I think the formula's good, so it's awesome. The shade is Drive-In, and it's another cool toned purple. Actually, I lied, that's not really that cool toned. It's warmer than I thought it would be, so this is Drive-In. I think it's fun. I'm surprised. I was expecting to totally hate it on myself, but it's I don't know, it's a fun change. I think purple lipstick has always been super intriguing. Every summer it gets really trendy, so I think this is a good option to check out. The shade is Lychee, and it's another bright purple. So this is kind of a more classic purple. It kind of reminds me of Melted Fig by Too Faced a little bit. This is just a much more true purple. So that's Lychee. I already have a feeling this is gonna look awful on me, but let's give it a try, why not? On me at least, this shade needed a little more cleaning up around the edges than the others. I'm not really sure why. I don't hate it as much as I thought I would, but I think on the right person, this would be just a gorgeous shade. This is Zipper, and this is the last purple shade that I'll be trying on. This one is just like a dark, kind of vampy purple. That is Zipper. I've never ever used a shade like this before. It didn't apply very smoothly. It went on just a tiny bit patchy. I'm sure if I put more effort into it, I could even it out if I did a couple coats, but this is 2 coats. This is patchy. It did not go on evenly or smoothly around the edges. But so far, this is the 15th one I've tried on. This is really the only one where I've had a lot of issues with the formula. And I wouldn't even call this a lot of issues. This is my 15th one in a row trying on. So for all I know, it's not the formula at all. My lips are just like, no, I'm done. No more. But I'm gonna keep going because I have 6 more to swatch for you guys. This shade is Limbo, and this is like a chocolate brown. I'm really excited about this one, actually. Just most companies don't make a shade that's at all similar to this. Sorry, my hand is a little discolored. We're just rolling with it. This is Limbo, and it's just a deep chocolatey brown. Again, super unique. Very few companies make this shade, so I'm really excited to see what it looks like. So this is Limbo. Again, just chocolate brown. It looks like I got into the chocolate chips. I really like this. It's so different than anything I've used, anything I own. So different than what most companies make, but I'm totally into this. I think this is one of the darkest shades that they make, and it went on really smoothly, really evenly. So this is the 17th shade that I will be trying on in this video. As you guys can probably see, my lips are like totally stained. So yeah, it is what it is, but I think that the colors are still showing up like pretty true to color. I don't think it's bothering it at all. So this is LAX, and it's just a really dark vampy burgundy. I think that this and what was the last one? Limbo. I think they're really great dupes for people who are looking for a cheap alternative to some of the more popular lime crime shades. And my hand's totally stained, so I'm gonna swatch this on this other hand, which is gonna be difficult because I am not left-handed. So that is LAX. And after how much I liked Limbo, I'm actually really excited to try this one on. Totally not like any shade that I own, so we'll see. Again, sorry for the little bit of pink around there. My lips are just getting stained, but you guys can get a good idea of what the color is. This is 2 coats of LAX. I think it, for how dark it is, I'm surprised it went on so smoothly and evenly. And again, it's not a shade that's like anything else I own, but I really like it. It's different, it's fun. I think it'll be good in the fall, especially. This shade is Avenue, and it's another dark burgundy. This one has more of like a brown tone to it. Penny apparently likes this one. That has her vote. So let's swatch it and see what that's like. So this one might actually be a better dupe for Wicked than LAX. LAX had more of like a purple tone. This is Avenue. Penny, again, it's chiming in. She likes it already. What do you think, Penny? Avenue? It's like a dark cranberry. And I'm really into this, especially for fall. Again, it's just not something I really own, but this is just 1 coat. It went on really smoothly. I didn't feel the need to apply a second coat, and I thought it went on pretty evenly. This is Creeper, and this is just a very classic red. Has like a blue tone to it. It's very bright, very bold. Let's swatch that one out. So that's Creeper. This is just like your classic red. I like this one. I think this is an essential to have in any makeup collection just because everyone needs a classic matte red lipstick. The shade is Succulent, and this is a really bright orange toned red. I'm really excited to try this shade. I love oranges and I love orangey reds, so excited. Succulent. This was like one of the shades I was most wanting to get my hands on when these were first coming out. It's just so bright, so pretty. So that's Succulent. Again, super bright red orange. I like it. I think this is a really fun color for any time of year. I especially love shades like this in the summer because it's just so bright and you can keep the rest of your makeup so simple. And I'm excited to have this in a matte liquid lipstick because it just wears so long. You don't have to do touch-ups. You can just put it on. You're good to go. So this is the 21st shade. This is the last shade I'm going to try on today. My lips.
Sorry. Go ahead.
This is the 21st shade. This is the last shade I'm going to be trying on today, and this is Pacific. It's just another orange. I like this one. It's like a pretty coral. I haven't even seen it on, and I already am like obsessed with it. Let's go ahead and swatch that one. That is so freaking bright. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can pull this off. This is Pacific. Just a super bright coral orange. I like the color. It dried a little cakey. It dried a little bit cakey, but I also think that sometimes just kind of the nature of some of these shades is no matter what, they're gonna look a little strange, especially when it's the 21st one you put on in a row. So I don't know how much of this being a little bit cakey is the product versus my lips being like, stop. But I like the color. I think it's fun. I have lipstick on my teeth. It's a bright, bold shade, great for summer. Thanks for joining me as I swatched and tried on 21 shades of the brand new ColourPop Ultra Matte lipstick. Again, there's 25 in the collection, 24 are vegan, but I was only able to get my hands on 21 because the launch date was so crazy. You know, my initial thoughts on them are that for $6, they're really good quality. I've watched other videos and I know not everyone has had the same experience, and I think there are different things that matter, like how you take care of your lips, how you apply them, little things like that. Like if you've used lip balm that day, like if you've exfoliated them or whatever, just there's so many things that factor into how a product can apply. There were 2, maybe 3 shades that kind of applied weird on me out of 21. And to me, that's really not bad. That's a fine risk, especially for $6. So the shades that I liked most actually on myself were Trap, Donut, Solo, Limbo, Avenue, and Succulent. Those were my personal favorites of the 21. I just liked them. I thought they applied well. I liked the colors on myself. Let me know in the comments below what shades you guys liked, which ones you were able to order. I'm so curious what your thoughts are on them. So far, my first impression is positive, and I want to order the other 3 vegan shades when they're back in stock. ColourPop hasn't announced a restock date yet, but fingers crossed they do soon. They better, because so many people wanted to get these, so many people couldn't get them. I think these are going to be huge, so I'm really excited to see, you know, what the other shades are after I can finally get my hands on them. And if you guys were able to make an order, let me know what your thoughts are, you know, how it worked for you, what shades you got, how you like them. I'm just really curious what the experience is for everyone. So far of the different videos that I've watched of swatches, it seems like everyone has a different opinion on them. So I'm just so curious what you guys think. So let me know. And as always, for more updates on cruelty-free vegan beauty and lifestyle, make sure you subscribe to logicalharmony.net here on YouTube. Just hit the little subscribe box right down here. Maybe it's there. You guys know where it is. So subscribe to follow me on YouTube for more videos. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Logical Harmony. Have a good day.